EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martin here with your outlook for June 9th, 2020. We're going to turn on the heat and humidity today as the mostly sunny skies are going to remain today, but we're going to have quite a bit of an increase in temperature and humidity as high pressure that was over us yesterday is now shifted offshore. So we are going to see a return flow coming in from the southwest now, and that's going to get these temperatures up and the humidity up, and that's going to be with us for a couple of days in this situation. But we should remain dry today. This is the remnants of Cristobal now moving very rapidly to the north today, and that is going to head up into the Great Lakes here for Wednesday. So we're going to be muggy overnight tonight with those warm temperatures remaining overnight, and then we're going to be maybe even hotter on Wednesday with some areas reaching the 90-degree mark both today and tomorrow in some areas. So it's going to be a pretty hot day for the next 2 days, and heat and humidity are both going to be a real issue. Now, there is a chance for an isolated thunderstorm we left in the forecast here for Wednesday. I don't think this is going to be a big deal for most areas. It favors the central PA locations. As we go over to the NAM, though, here's actually late Wednesday, and you see generally the same areas, maybe a little bit further west, though. It's a little bit slower with it, so it might not reach all areas, the isolated thunderstorm activity on Wednesday, and I think if it is going to favor an area for that to occur, it'll be in the central PA counties rather than further east. Further east, you're probably just dry, hot and humid all day, and partly cloudy skies here for Wednesday. So we'll keep an eye on that, but I don't think it's going to be fast enough. This is all a prefrontal trough type sit up here with another. This is a separate low pressure. This is not the remnants of Cristobal, which is now way up to the north and east of this system. There will be a cold front with this that's going to come through here on Thursday, but there could be a prefrontal trough jumping out ahead of this that could give you some thunderstorms, but I think the axis might be a little bit too far west for our area, so most areas will see a dry Wednesday, except for maybe a slight risk here for the central PA counties. And then as we get through the overnight, could be scattered showers and thunderstorms that will move in late Wednesday night, and then continue during the day here on Thursday. Now, the timing differences here with this front is very notable between the European model I'm showing you here and the NAM, which is a little bit slower with this frontal boundary. So it comes through here on Thursday afternoon mainly, and evening with scattered showers and thunderstorms. So it's a little bit slower by about 6 hours. All right, so there's a little bit of a timing difference with this frontal boundary. But either way, high pressure is still sitting out here in the Atlantic, and so this front's advance is going to be slowed by this high pressure. So it's going to slow it up as it heads, as all this is trying to head toward it. And the front is going to be slowed, and it's going to allow for a slow-moving boundary, allows for longer periods of scattered showers and thunderstorms, and that's going to be for a day here on Thursday. So either way, whether the NAM is correct with it being a little bit slower, which is probably correct if the high pressure is a little bit stronger or lingering a little bit more. You see on the European model, high pressure is still here, but it's a little bit further east, and so because of that, that barrier that it's putting up here is a little bit further east, allows the front to come through a little bit faster. Subtle differences, but it makes a big difference when you're talking about timing of this. And we're going to have the scattered showers and thunderstorms here on Thursday with mostly cloudy skies. And once the front clears, though, it's still going to be warm here on Friday behind it, but you're going to have lower humidity. Actually, lower humidity by probably the evening when the front finally moves through. You'll see a difference in the humidity once the rain stops, and you'll see still warm temperatures, but we're going to have a lower humidity day here coming in for Friday. Partly to mostly sunny skies here on Friday, and temperatures still very warm, mid to upper 80s. Once we get to Saturday, we're going to cool down a little bit. Temperatures taking a step back, maybe 78, 80-ish, somewhere around there. And then we're going to have a front that's going to come through overnight, little push down from Canada with high pressure trying to build in, and you can see that right up here, see that big H right there. So it's going to try to slide south here. Now, there's some really goofy stuff going on here early next week, and the models have not resolved this yet, which is not an atypical thing. They usually don't agree with each other at this range, and we're talking about the max range of the forecast, day 6, day 7, so they can kind of get goofy with different things. But the European model, for one, is one of the wetter solutions. Now, Sunday it has dry here. Sunday is just partly cloudy, mostly cloudy in western areas, maybe some showers, okay? The GFS has absolutely nothing. It has absolutely nothing for Monday either, but Monday here on the European model has a few scattered showers rotating around an upper level low that's sitting up here. So the placement of these features are a little bit off. because the GFS is a lot further south with all this precipitation. And as a matter of fact, has this high pressure that's sitting over here on the European model, and has it sitting more like right here. So that's a big difference. So a big difference in our weather, our sensible weather here for the Sunday, Monday time frame. We're still going to allow low chances for a shower or showers during that time frame, both Sunday and Monday. Just keep them isolated for right now, just because of the uncertainty. It might not be both days. It might just wait till Sunday night, maybe Monday, or it might not happen at all. Okay, like the GFS is suggesting. So I think there's something there that we have to at least monitor. But right now, to say with certainty what we know is going to go on in that time frame is kind of absurd, because there's so much difference between one model to the next. So we will iron that out throughout the week ahead and get back to you with new information once we have it. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchers. That is your outlook for June 9th, 2020. Have a great Tuesday.